Has Lisandro Trossard turned the corner? That's an important question to really ask. Has he turned the corner? Because I have to say I'm feeling a pretty inspired if I'm an Arsenal fan over what this kid is doing now, over what he's offering in the game really, and how he's really being influential in the game. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm going to be reacting to Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 2, a game which was a mouth-watering fixture, gave us everything we were looking for, but also maybe left other people with so many pain, with more pain than actually happiness, because they needed, they wanted, they had to win the game, but it did not go their way. So let's start talking about the Arsenal side. Of course, beginning of the game, we are hearing Saliba is not in the game. Saliba is not in the game because the guy is actually injured. He has picked up what they're calling maybe a hamstring tightness, or maybe that's to make it easier. Maybe it's actually a hamstring. We are not really sure. We were not given that opportunity to find out. But the guy is out and he's not even on the bench. He's seated watching the team and cheering for the team. So of course, the manager had to do some changes, and what Mikel Arteta did was to put Jaron Timber next to what's his name, Gabriel. Then on the other side, put Thomas Partey on the right and Martin Lewis Kelly on the left. That's a good thing. That's a good thing because those are good players. But the problem that I felt was the problem in that situation was putting two midfielders as left backs doesn't really work so well for the team. I know there are so many injuries. Defenders are out for us now. Maybe, just maybe, I felt he should have found a way, better way. I feel like Declan Rice can play better as a right back rather than a Partey. But of course, you need the energy of Declan Rice in the midfield. Why can't you make him invert? Why can't you make him that when you are at the defense, he plays as a right back in defending, then in attack, he inverted to add a body in the midfield to help the team. We have seen it working so well for Moises Caicedo. Why can't Declan Rice do it? That's what I'm thinking. So, if you watch my last assessment of Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur, a game they actually won, by the way, you saw that I was a bit critical in terms of how they approached the game, how the game actually played out, like, and how we saw in the game, because of how I felt like they were playing for set pieces. I literally watched 30 minutes of those going games, and it felt like they were working so hard to get on the corner, to concede, to get the free corner kicks. And yes, they do score from one, but is that what all their game plan is all about? Or maybe I feel like Mikel Arteta listened to me, because in this game I was impressed. Consider me impressed because, like I'm saying, his Trossard turned the corner. I felt like this guy, he's really trying to carry Arsenal by his back. He's really trying to carry the load, improving himself to be the guy who can do it when the main guy is on there. They prove that he can be the guy who can carry the team when things are not looking good for the team, because the way he was so influential in the game, the way he was really good going forward with the game, the way he was setting up, the way he was actually providing in the attack, the way he was helping the team to actually produce something, it was out of this world. I was really impressed by him because it helped that the team played so well. It actually helped the midfield, the likes of Rice, to actually find ways in terms of hurting the teams, of doing something, of going forward. It is amazing. I know there's a dark cloud over us now in terms of how they did not do well in the transfers, how things were not going well. But sometimes when things are not going well, it's good to actually sit down, look around, and appreciate the good things. And yesterday, what I saw the most was a lot of good things rather than bad things that I've been seeing all over the week, or the bad things I've been seeing all over the past month. This was better from us now. This looked, you have to understand, they were playing in Aston Villa. They actually attacked Aston Villa. They actually wanted to try to put pressure on them, knowing that they will let King, one of their most key companion in Saliba at the back. They did not care about that. They wanted to win the game. Remember, I told you that it feels like us now playing more not to lose rather than to win. That was a team that was playing to win. because they actually caused the chaos. So many chances were created. So many opportunities were created. I remember the last games when they were being criticized. People tried to tell us how many chances that they created. But if you look at those chances, those were chances that they were hoping that if it's not a goal, let it be a corner. Today, the chances which were being created, the way they were actually going with the game, it was a mission of trying to get the game going, to try to actually get something in the game. Yes, the draw, but I have to say, it's actually a really goddamn good draw over the past games we've been watching. That felt better. That felt like it felt like they tapped it to the Arsenal of old. The Aston of old, which actually wanted to make a change, which actually wanted to influence the results, try by all means to show that they are the bigger team. That's why I was impressed by yesterday's result. Yes, it finished 2-2. I get it because of the fact that you're missing at Saliba. I felt like if you had Saliba, that first goal that was scored by Telemann would not have gone in. And of course, when that goal went in, the head went down and of course, Aston Villa's heads went up and they actually came in and attack caused chaos. And I get it. And then even in those situations, it felt like Arsenal could also, after all, go on the other side and try to attack as well. So there is so much to build on this performance rather than what we've seen in the last performance. I understand why you had the fans were losing it over the signings, over what you've done because of what you were seeing on the pitch. But now from what I've seen, from what we saw yesterday, there's now more to build on than what we were seeing in the first. So if I'm an Arsenal fan, consider me happy. Consider me impressed if I'm an Arsenal fan, because if they kept going well into this direction, it could be a good game. It could be a good ending to the season. That was much better to what we've been seeing all along. I actually heard so many people. I was listening to AFTV and the league judges. I always listen to him because he speaks some truth. He actually said that for the first time, I cannot criticize the players because they don't deserve to be criticized. They played the game. Trossard was influential. Martinelli was influential with his pace going forward, doing something. Kai Havertz was a thorn, putting his body on the line, pushing the teams, trying by all means to force in chances, creating something. He even scored a goal. Of course, I did not see more of Martin Odegaard, but Declan Rice was good. Declan Rice was good playing at that damn role. Mikel Moreno, I feel like we are still yet to get used to his type of a game. I'm still yet to get used to his type of a game, but he scored a goal which was disallowed. Did I get it? But I still have to understand more of his game. In terms of Lewis Kelly, I feel like this young kid is one of the best proteges that Arsenal have discovered this year, this season. Next to Waneri, it looks like he is not here for a joke. He is here to take that jersey. And that's really impressive to see a youngster coming out and having a mission to try to prove something well. Gabriel is always going to be Gabriel. He's always going to be forceful. He's always going to be causing chaos. And of course, Jared Timber, it's been a while since playing at centre back. I get it, but he played so well. It finished 2-2 because Aston Villa had another mission, had things to do, and I think they did it so well. They came back in the game and they played so well. And I have to say, I was impressed. Like, that's what I'm saying. Consider me impressed in terms of how the games actually went on. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think of Arsenal's performance and what are you expecting from them going forward? Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Connect. I'm here. It's been your host, Sam. Let's see what happens. I think we are in an exciting turn of event in terms of how the title will also go on. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.